What's up, everybody? Welcome to Marriage Unmasked. It's me, Hen, and my beautiful, amazing wife, Shireal.
What's up? It just seemed like you hesitated a little too hard through that.
Because I didn't want to say, like, the same thing, but I ended up saying the same thing, like, beautiful, amazing.
You do that all the time. That's you.
I just want to make sure that I'm consistent with you.
Whatever, Henry. Anyways, what's the topic for today?
You have the topic.
Do I have? Okay, so our topic for today is called the intermingling of roles.
Please explain a little bit more, Shireal.
So pretty much this topic comes from when, as women have entered the workforce, doing that has either increased our responsibilities or it has limited, or maybe not limited, but taken away from how much we do in the home. So, prior to women entering the workforce, and I feel like having this conversation is kind of funny for me because I wasn't even around or probably even thought of when women enter the workforce. I don't know. I don't even know how long it's been. 100 years at this point, right? But as our society changes and we notice, so we have small children, right?
Yeah.
And how we try to raise our children is we really try to instill family values and we try to instill responsibility.
Absolutely.
And, those types of things. But as a mother, I feel like sometimes it's difficult for me to do some of my wifely duties to the capacity that I would like to do them because by the time I get out of my 9 to 5, I'm exhausted. So, you get what I'm saying?
I absolutely do. So let's think back historically, right? When, over 100 years ago, and women had they spoke up for equal rights and for the desire to work. And then you have the wars going on, World War I, World War II, where the men are being shipped off and entered into the draft, right?
Right.
So who's left is the women and the children. And so that helped them catapult their stance and their backup to be like, hey, we deserve an opportunity in a place too to work. But throughout the years, things have transitioned to where a woman wants to work, she desires to work, and it may desire to be married and have a family, but it's like, all right, I'm doing this, but I'm tired.
Right, because I was going to say,
right?
I also don't think that women should not have equal rights. I'm not saying that. And we should have the opportunity to work if we want to.
Yeah.
But I feel like what has happened in society now, we don't even have the option. Because it's like now that women are working, and I don't know if it's because women are working, but they're counting for two incomes in a household. So it's like the government is accounting for that. So the price of living has gone up substantially.
Ooh.
And it's almost impossible to survive if you're middle class on one income. You need assistance from somewhere. And then even with that assistance, you're just getting by. So it's almost like now a woman has to work. It's not even like that option to work, to keep our family in a place where, we feel comfortable and we can provide for our children in a way that we want to, and we want to live in a nice home, and we want to buy nice things, and all that really comes at the price of both of us being able to have an income.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
So now let's spin it. Let's take it up a notch. What was the topic again? I want to make sure I hear
the
it right.
Intermingling of roles.
The intermingling of roles. And dealing with not specifically you, but the woman working and not being able to do the rest of the roles at the home. Is that what you're referring to?
Not that we can't. That's the thing. It's so we still have to, right? So we are doing that now, but now it is an increased responsibility because on top of doing that, we also have to work. So I'll just use myself as an example. So for my job, I work literally 8 to 12 hours a day, depending on what my day looks like. I can work up to 12 hours. If I just cannot move myself from that computer because I'm trying to complete something, I'm there till 6, 7 o'clock at night, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so then that's really late, especially when the kids are home. I now have to cook dinner. We have to do the whole homework, bath, bed, all that. By the time I turn around, it's 9 something at night. And all I've been able to do that day is cook dinner for my family or get takeout, because that has been a struggle too. Like, like if we're being honest, a lot of the days it's like, look, we just about to get something from somewhere, which is also not good. So that leaves a lot of guilt on me. Like, I don't want my kids eating a lot of takeout food. I want to be able to cook for my family, and we sit down at the table and have a meal together and talk about our day. Like, that's important to me. So when I don't have the energy to do that, I feel bad. So I almost feel like it also weighs on my heart. It weighs on my conscience. It weighs on it makes me feel sometimes depressed, like I'm not performing at a high capacity. Like, it really does take a toll on me, And then, like, that's just Monday through Friday, right? So while all of that is happening, we're living in this house, right? So there's clothes piling up. There's, I want to clean my house a certain way, but I don't have the energy to do it. And then on the one day that we have, which is like Saturday, like, we have to go grocery shopping, or we have to take the kids here, or we have to do this, or there's a birthday, or there. So it's like, where do I get the time to really do all of these things?
Wow. Not enough time in a day, not enough time in a week to give attention to what you want to give attention to, right?
Right. And the funny thing is this too, right? So this is how I really started thinking about this. The other day I was working, and I think I signed off the computer maybe around 6, which is late, but it's early, right, for me. And I sign off around 6, and I'm looking around like, oh my God, I gotta wash these clothes, right? So I start to try to do a little bit, but then I hear my son come home from aftercare, and I'm like, okay, time to go get dinner started. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to start putting the table together so we can eat, right? And all the while I'm like, yo, if I wouldn't have had to work today, I would have been able to drop the kids off at school, come home, clean the house, maybe work out, take a little me time, have a nice coffee, do a little writing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, take a walk around the neighborhood. By 6 o'clock, dinner would have been fully prepared. Clothes would have been ironed for tomorrow. Like, I would have been able to complete a lot of things, and probably had a lot of more mental health. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would have came home to a smiling wife. Like, it wouldn't have been like, and I'm not saying it's easy to be a stay-at-home mom either. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying is it would have allotted me more time to do those things also. That's all I'm saying.
I think what you're saying to me behind these words is that, Henry, it's time to get either a maid or a chef.
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Facts. That would be like a great help. Maybe like 3 days out the week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Honestly, though, I don't even know if I need him that much. Like, if a chef could come in here on a Sunday, right? I want you to cook Sunday dinner and meal prep for the week. Like, I could throw stuff in the oven if it's all put, like, into packages. Like, this is Monday meal, put that in the oven. Tuesday meal, put that. I could do that. But if I got to come up here, clean chicken, bake it, cut up vegetables, that's a lot of time. Like, and maybe it's me that need to be doing that on Sunday, but even our Sundays, like, so our Sundays, we're up early in the morning, we go to church, we get out of church at maybe 12, and that's a good day, right? We get out of church, then we got to figure out dinner, either it's here at the house, or we're going to a family room, or we're going out again, we're going out to eat. By the time we get back here, it's...
Wait, then our podcast, our business we focus on?
We film on Sundays. So by the time Sunday's over. So we don't really even include Sunday in the equation. Sunday's a work day. So it's just...
You know what? I will say that, like, this past weekend, we did something different. We normally, like, grocery shop, like, on Saturdays, either Saturday midday or the evening, depending if we have plans or not. But we shopped Friday night.
Wasn't that good?
First of all, the stores was, like, empty. It was cleared out.
Empty.
So it was like, oh, this is good. And we had the kids with us, too.
There was nobody in those stores.
So they could be loud and be aggravating, no problem.
Didn't even pay attention to them. It was literally so ghost town in them stores. So that was nice. That was an added bonus.
We might change that up and start that from now on. It might be easier for us. Because Saturday we had time to, like, breathe.
I really did like that. And it's funny, Henry didn't want to do it. But in my mind, I knew Saturday, like, there was already things on the list for Saturday. And what I didn't want to do is go into the week without going to the grocery store. Because then what happens then is we eat out. And I'm also overeating out. Like, and, there's just so much in takeout food. And more for us, for our health, but for our children. Like, I just don't want my kids to grow up on fast food. Like,
yeah.
I didn't grow up on fast food. Henry didn't grow up on fast food. I don't want them to grow up on fast food.
I grew up on canned food, yeah, but
No, you didn't, because your mother was a cook. Just stop it. She might have had canned food here and there.
Like beans and all that good stuff. Maybe some spam every once in a while.
His mother is a cook. Don't let him fool you. So
she be chefing.
She's a chef. So... And she enjoys it. I wish I had her. So
I just pray for Shireal. That's all.
Pray for Shireal, but I have the desire. It's just the energy. So really, it's about And again, I also don't want to quit my job. So there's that factor too. Like, I enjoy what I do. I have been blessed to be in a field that I actually went to school for and that I'm passionate about. And
that's rare.
It makes me excited to be a part of the team that I'm on. And I love my job. So that's also something else that, I have freedom. I work from home. It's a lot of things. And I know y'all like, oh, you work from home. You could be doing that stuff for your work. No, you can't, because I'm actually working. I work really hard. There's days.
Some work from home jobs are like, you can do that.
I don't know what those are. Every single person I talk to who works from home, literally, we work harder from home than when we're in the office. And I'm going to tell you why. When I was in the office, I strolled in, right before I was supposed to be there. I set up my stuff, signed onto my computer, called my homegirl from down the aisle. We went downstairs, got coffee, chit-chatted. It took about 20 minutes. Slowly walked back upstairs, ha-ha-ha'd it up.
Wow.
It was a different...
You was really slacking, huh?
No, I was not slacking. That was the way. And, then we'll work for a couple hours. Then 12 o'clock, we headed back down to the cab. We're taking a lunch break. We sit down, eat, chit-chat, talk for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Maybe take a walk around the building, come back upstairs, back to it.
That sounds like you worked 5 hours out of the 8 hours, Shireal.
I'm gonna tell you what I did do. It was nice. I don't do that here. If I get a lunch break, literally almost every column on one of my coworkers, we're scarfing food, just trying to eat something in between meetings. So, yeah, it's when you work from home, you're working. They work you harder than you work anywhere. And then the other thing is there's no cutoff, right? So the reason I'm working till 6, 7 o'clock at night is because I'm home. Now, if I was in the office at 5:30, look.
Wait. But this is the thing, too. Your job is, like, international, so you're dealing with different time zones also. Mm-hmm. So for you, it could be, like, 5:30, but for somebody else, it's like, it's only 2:30. Like,
Yes. However, if I was in the office, I don't care what time zone it is, I would be out. Because I'm home, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll take that call at 5:40.
That's a tough thing to do.
But all of this to say, it does take a toll on my mom-wife responsibilities.
Now, I didn't know that it took so much of a toll on you like that, where you're not depressed, but like down because you can't do what you would like to do for the home. I think that's the first time I've heard you say it in that way. So, what is it that I can do to help or to assist?
This is why I love my husband.
No, for real.
No, it's you do a lot. You know, that's another great thing. We have a partnership, so there are days I'm like, Henry, you gotta cook, you know, or help a sister out, and you know, we do split all the responsibilities in the house, and I
don't like the word split. We share.
Yeah. All the responsibilities in the house. And I love that about you, and I'm so thankful that I have a husband that does that, because some people don't have that partnership, right? However, I still don't feel good about it. Like, even like, and as a woman, and ladies, y'all gonna feel me on this, I love when you help me clean, or you share, but sometimes I don't. It's not clean like how I want to clean it. You know, like, but I'm sorry. Like,
I ain't mad at you. I'm fine. I'm fine.
I appreciate it. I love it. But the one thing I don't like about me is when you sometimes you'll clean something, and I'm like, oh, he's so sweet, I love him so much, and then I go see it, I'm like, I start cleaning up behind you, because it's not the way, you know how, like, so my son has this we have this same trait. Things have to be put in a certain place, they have to be organized a certain way, you know, stuff has to be just done a certain way, and if it ain't, I'm very thankful, but I'm still gonna redo it. So it's almost like if I just had the opportunity to get myself, and so, but here's the thing about it. Here's the thing, with the sharedness, most of it's done by the time, you know, I have to go do all that. So that's why it's great to have a partner who will share this responsibilities with you. But I'm just saying, still, as a woman,
it ain't clean unless you clean it.
It ain't clean unless I clean it.
Well, that's fine. Because you can go right on ahead.
I knew you was going to say that. That's why I didn't want to say that.
Clean it and cook it and wash it.
I didn't say anything about cooking.
No.
Don't try to slide that in there.
I'm just saying.
Now, here's the thing. Now, let's talk about cooking. Now, since we're being funny, and the intermingling of roles, right? My husband, again, I have a great husband, so I just want to big you up, babe. You are a great husband.
You didn't clean till I clean it, though.
He's a great husband. Okay, now let's talk about the cooking, though. When my husband cooks, he'll cook like some meat, say some chicken, that's some rice, and some veggies. 3 pots. It take 3 pots. Somehow, though, he used about 8 pots, and it's like dishes all over the kitchen. It's like, wow, what did you make in here? Like, dang. It's so, no, but again, I'm just saying the difference. There is a difference in the way that we do things. And so for me, it'd be like, thank you, babe. But I'd be looking at the kitchen like, what in the world did you craft up in here? Like, I'm trying to figure out. Because when I cook dinner,
you ain't even say if the food tasted good or not.
No, the food be great. Everything's wonderful. But I'm just telling you why things get to me as a woman. Like, if I would have did it, there would be no dishes in the sink except for the plates that's going on the table. Like, you would see them 3 pots or 4 pots that whatever was in is done. Like, it's just we do things a different way. And as a woman, because I was raised, and other ladies, you can think about this however you want to think about this, but because of how I was raised, and in my mind, that's my responsibility. Even if we're sharing it, I'm the sole person responsible for dinner. I'm this person responsible for cleaning.
Now, let me stop you there, because I agree. I 100% agree with you on that. Okay. I don't disagree. I don't take nothing from you. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to be a help, because I don't, fellas, you know, I don't know about, doesn't any husband want their wife frustrated and upset and aggravated at the end of the night? You know what I'm saying? I'll be having a plan, and that plan,
see, that shouldn't be your goal.
That's not a goal, but that is a goal. To keep my job as your husband is to keep you happy, keep you fed, keep a roof over your head. Make sure you enjoy yourself, go shopping, pamper yourself, you know, and be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? To a husband.
So, the same way you feel what you consider your job is, if you weren't able to perform on those things, wouldn't you feel like some type of way about yourself?
I would, but I'm gonna find a way to do something.
Okay, but I'm just saying, wouldn't it make you feel some type of way if you weren't able to provide, if you weren't able to, those things,
I don't know if I'd be anybody's husband if I couldn't do that.
Well, what I'm saying is,
no, if I couldn't live up to
if
what?
I can't perform to the degree that I want to on the things that I believe that I'm like the first one in line responsible for, it does make me feel some type of way. And I try harder, but it feels like I'm human too, right? So even when I try harder, if I'm exerting myself beyond my capacity, when I'm at work, if I'm at capacity or over capacity, I'll tell my boss, don't send me no more projects. I'm over capacity, but I can't say that at home. Like if I'm over capacity, I have to find something to take away from myself. I can't take it away from the kids. I can't take it away from the house. I can't really take it away from you.
Why can't you tell me you're at capacity?
I can, but it's like what do I do? What can you really do to help me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, I don't know. You have to tell me, like, how do I don't know, Hen? How do I tell you?
So all right, so check this out. One thing that we did with our children, maybe last week, we were struggling with getting them to bed on time, eating dinner at a time, and we were like, all right, let's get. I think it was specifically for our son, right? He does great with schedules.
Yes.
And even at a young age, he's like, not that he's militant, but he needs like that structure. Dotting I, crossing T, just like that. Yeah,
he is. He's
so so we made a schedule for him, and then the little one hardly want to get in and make a schedule. I think that for us, even if we strip everything down, what we have to do for our day, for our week, and break it down into a schedule, at least we have a base of like what we can do. Like we might say, okay, we got work Mondays, we got dance, we have whatever for the podcast, for the businesses. But like we have time to kind of like just relax.
Right.
And we got to stick to it. Like Tuesday's game night, family game night, Do something like that, but within our marriage. So like those holes that we find, like let's plug it in. Because we can be done 8:30, kids in the bed, and we might just go downstairs and like watch TV or talk a little bit or get into a show, but not really focus that, cater that time to one another.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking maybe you might need a day or two to just, it's pamper time for you. It's just your time to relax, and I do my thing and you just chill.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe that's an option just to.
But I don't think that's really what my.
Your question was?
No, not question, but that's not what my concern is. Like it's not that I'm looking for me time. I'm just looking for time to do what I need to do. And I think that's where this whole topic really is about. It's like, when you introduce women now working and still having to do all those things that we were built to do, be a mom, be a, to be a wife, to be domestic. Like,
so what is the things that you need help with doing? You was talking about cleaning, not cleaning, but maybe cooking.
No, cleaning for sure. Because here's the thing. And not even like super cleaning the house, because we don't keep no nasty house anyways. But laundry. If I had somebody come up in here once a week and do laundry, not just wash the clothes, fold them and put them away. Hallelujah. That would be a game changer right there.
Yo, it's so funny how we talking about laundry. When I mentioned that, we were talking about that earlier.
But it's a part of the whole thing.
Like, I don't know, for those of you who have children and dress a lot, like, even though Shireal works from home, she's dressed to the T every day. Like,
that is not the truth. Every day?
You got on a different outfit every day?
Yeah, a workout outfit, but I don't use to work.
But then a lot of times you have meetings, you got to go turn your camera on.
Okay, I'll get.
You know what I'm saying?
Top dress.
So we got kids that they like to dress, courtesy of their mama. So courtesy, that's not a bad thing, Shireal.
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is that laundry basket builds up quick, right? I'm talking about like maybe 1, 2 to 3 baskets. and then clothes be trying to climb the wall. I'm like, oh my God, it's time to wash again.
Yo.
But it's every day, like this.
First of all, you gotta think about it like this: with kids, or at least our kids, they go to school, they have clothes they wear to school.
Yeah.
When you come home, you taking those clothes off. You got to put on some house clothes. You're not running around the house in them clothes you ran around the school in. So right there, that's 2 outfits. Then after they've taken off that and they're taking their baths and get ready for bed, it's pajamas. So daily, there's 3 different outfit changes between 2 kids. That's 6 outfits a day. And that's not even including me and Henry's clothes. So for the little clothes, there's an abundance of clothes that like
you got about 2 outfits and I got about 2 outfits. My work,
right? So that's 4 plus 6. So we're at
10 outfits.
10 outfits a day.
50 outfits a week.
So my sister-in-law, she has it down. She washes clothes every day. So this is what I was thinking. I literally was just thinking this the other day. I was like, you know what? Once we get everything, because see, it's not going to be hard to put up 10 outfits. When it gets hard is when it's 50 to 80 outfits.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it's hard to put up all the clothes. So, washing clothes every day might have to be the solution. Because it's a load of laundry. If you think about it, if every day we're kicking out 10 outfits, that's a load of laundry. So, if we're washing clothes every day and putting that up, that might be the solution to this.
Yo, that laundry is like...
We didn't even include towels. Washcloth, sheets. So now we at 13 loads of laundry.
I'm stressed already.
The laundry is a beast. I don't know how many people. Henry wanted to. First of all, Henry wanted to name this whole episode "Laundry." That's what he just.
I did.
He wanted to do that. He wanted this whole episode to be about laundry. Now, you want to talk about intermingling of roles? The laundry will make everybody in the house wash clothes.
Yeah. Like, it'd be crazy. Like, because you're home, you can wash.
And I do. A lot of the times I get lucky, right? So, if I have, like, in between meetings, I'll run, throw a load in a wash, throw a load in a dryer. And I'll do that all day. Like, I'll just be washing clothes. The problem is, when they're coming out the dryer, that they being thrown on the couch. They're not. I don't have time to fold. They're clean, so the clothes are still sitting downstairs.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't like it's easy with the towels, right? You could just
right.
But when you got like little kids, t-shirts, socks that don't match,
the socks,
tights, jeans, shirts, like
dresses,
that be getting aggravating.
Yo, see, what's gonna happen is there's gonna come a day when they're big enough to fold and put up their own things. That day is not far, especially for our son, because he's already very meticulous. He'll start folding with me and stuff. Harley, she's a little slower. She'd be like not really trying to help, but
Harley be chilling.
Harley thinks Harley knows she's the baby and she gets away with things. And it's not like it don't even be me and Henry necessarily. Her brother, as much as they fight and they go back and forth, when it comes to doing something, he gonna do it for Harley. Mm-hmm. Like he will take any of her responsibilities and help her. He will clean her room. He will put up her clothes.
But Jay's like you. He's like, it's not clean unless I clean it.
Yes.
He got it bad. Like he was like, no, Harley, the toys go like this.
And Harley knows that, so she'll just sit there like, okay, Jay, and just sit there and let him do it, and she'll be off minding her own business doing something else.
Talk about the kids and how they know what to do. That's crazy. Children are smart.
They are truly smart. So the intermingling of roles, we had to find a solution, right? So the background of this was the fact that now that women are in the workplace, it's that time is not being able to be dedicated to some of the things that may have been the domestic things. And if it is, it's harder. It's a lot more responsibility on the woman, and we're just supposed to be able to do it. You know, so how do we
do better?
Do it. How do we do it? How do we do better?
So, all right, I'm gonna use an example. When I lived in the great state of Florida, Cheryl hates when I say that.
Oh God.
I used to work for this cleaning company, and we would clean like the car dealership at night, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Sundays. it made sense after a while, and I started applying that work ethic to like my life, my personal life. Cause sometimes when I be cleaning the bathrooms, Saturdays,
What?
I said when I clean the bathrooms, or I preferably clean the weekends.
Yeah, we clean on the weekends. Yeah.
But I figure if we maybe do like one day a week, it might be easier. That's just.
What you mean? Don't do it on the weekends?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it'll be done for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
So it could be maybe Friday is our day.
It could be Friday.
You know, maybe Friday is our grocery and cleaning day, and then the weekend we just have our weekend.
Yeah.
Because Friday we can stay up as late as we need to do what we got to do, right?
Yeah.
It's, you know, we can sleep in a little more on Saturday because we don't got to get up and clean. Like this Saturday, we was up at 7 in the morning, cleaning the house. Like
I was up at 7 in the morning.
Okay, I was up at 7:40.
Y'all was
literally
y'all was
40
asleep.
minutes. It was a little bit later. It was still 7 something when I was up. Don't try to play.
I'm not playing you. I'm just
You
telling
are.
you the facts.
And facts are also this. Henry goes to bed earlier than me, period. We could be like, babe, let's go watch a movie. So soon as that movie turn on,
she ain't tell you.
Henry be out.
She didn't tell you when she wanted to watch the movie.
It doesn't matter. I still was up watching it, and you were asleep.
1:15 in the
morning. And you were asleep. So if I slept 30 minutes later than you, that's why I was up later.
Them credits came on. I was done.
But that's always. So he's just saying that to y'all about this particular day. But it doesn't matter if it's 9:15 or 1:15.
Sure,
Whenever.
you ain't got to say all that.
Because it's true.
I got you.
Henry's always asleep before me. Period. Because me, I can't fall right to sleep. I need wind down time. Like I need time for my mind to decompress, for my body to get relaxed. Like I can't just fall. Henry, as soon as he get one comfortable spot, it don't matter where the spot is.
Wait, what's the topic?
The intermingling of roles.
Okay, so let's focus back on that.
We're still focused on that.
No, you trying to put this a free fall on him.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to get back to the basics. So maybe our clean day should be Friday, right? All right, boom. What else?
And we need a chef. Our prep.
So that.
Okay, fine. Our prep day could be Sunday. But it's hard for prep to be on Sunday.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't like prepping on Sunday.
So prep will have to be Saturday.
I don't want to prep on.
You can't prep on Friday and clean. That's a lot. See, I don't want to set us up for failure. If we put too much in one day, I already made Saturday, and there's other responsibilities, guys. Saturday is now my day to do my daughter's hair. I used to do it on Sunday, but then sometimes Sundays would get away from us, and then it wouldn't get done. And I'm doing it throughout the week, and that is a nightmare.
Because you be chill on Sunday, not you, but just in general, like it's a rest day.
So Saturday is the new day for that too. So that's also time. Like there's so little time, so much to do.
Yeah, we need another day of the week and call it another day, like to just.
I honestly just want to have Mondays off from work. Like, I feel like I should have either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Like, I feel like we should only have a 4-day work week. I need that.
They do that. What country they do that in?
I don't know.
Is it Ireland or France where it's like...
I don't know, but...
Scotland? No, it's like they...
No, I believe you. I just don't know which country it is. You asked me.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
somewhere.
Either way, they got it figured out because I need an extra day.
Facts. We all do.
Especially since I'm already working 10 to 12 hours. I need that extra day. I should try to negotiate that.
In your contract?
My next role.
Just do 10-hour days?
Mm-hmm. I'd rather.
That's smart.
Mm-hmm.
What day would it be off for you? A Monday or a Friday?
Monday.
So they probably try to work you like a dog on Friday.
It'll be the same work. The work is the work. Yeah. So anyways, I really hope y'all see where we're coming from with this. We're just trying to figure it all out.
That's it.
Ultimately, I think, there's just not enough time in the day. And, as the world gets busier, as responsibilities increases for all parties, it's just like, okay, where do we find the time to keep up? Mm. And, luckily for us, we have a partnership and, we share responsibilities and we're able to, throw the ball back and forth, But even then, it gets overwhelming. And, just really trying to balance it all and get through it all. But I do have a plan. I do have a small plan. Here's my plan. My son is going to be 6. So he already started doing little chores like taking out the garbage, and he's really good. Like when he know it's his chore, he does his chore. So we about to train him on cleaning up the bathroom. And that little chick, my daughter, because she don't like to do that, she gonna get a weekly chore too. You know, like and just start to increase their chores too. Because look, we all live here, and I was raised. I had chores. Henry had chores. Like. We all live in this house. We all got to take care of it. So that's another thing. As parents, we just immediately just do it. Yeah. But it's time to incorporate the foot soldiers, bruh. You know what I'm saying? It's time to incorporate the foot soldiers. Like, y'all getting bigger now. Y'all old enough to understand, to know to do.
If you're old enough to tell me when you're hungry, you're old enough to tell me when you're done working.
They go in the refrigerator and get what they want. They old enough to go do all that. You old enough to start cleaning. So we just, the washing machine ain't nothing but a push and a button. You know how to put clothes in a dryer? We gonna teach them how to hang them up too.
So it's been great. Thank you for listening and tuning in to the extended version of our Marriage and Master episode titled
The Intermingling of Roles.
Definitely. Be sure to give us your likes, your support, your comments, your suggestions for topics so we can talk about it and discuss it. It's fun when you guys give us feedback. It helps us grow, and we just want to do better to be able to help other couples.
That's right. And also, just look forward to April. We are dropping a lot of new things in April, and we're excited to share them with you. So please be on the lookout for those things as we put them out. Make sure you're following us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube.
All that good stuff.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you again next week on Marriage Unmastered.
Peace.
Bye.